Okay, so we're back here out on the Mercenary, my favorite character. Um, Eclipse 5. It's fucking brutal. Holy shit. Like, with the 1.0 patch, they nerfed healing in Monsoon. Or at least I think it was happened in the 1.0 patch, where Monsoon reduces everyone's base health regen by 50%. So everyone has 50% less regen. And that makes Monsoon pretty difficult, actually. Like, it's hard. And then you get to, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's just walking sideways at me. And then you get to Eclipse 5, where all healing is cut in half, including your base health regen. I'm regenning like an HP every 4 seconds. On the first two stages, that is fucking brutal. It is absolutely fucking brutal in the first two stages. Your health regen is non-existent. You can't get hits. Um, I was lucky this run. It took me a few tries to get past stage 1, um, and just stage 1, but it took me a few runs, and I found a healing drone. Note that healing drone is still alive. I have kept that fucker alive for as long as possible, because that has been my only source of healing. I've actually gone out of my way to pick up fucking daisies, because daisies is the most consistent healing that I can find right now. It is absurd just how much emphasis is being placed on healing right now. Now, I was lucky and managed to get 4 repulsion platings, so I'm a tanky lad. Um, but you know, it's still difficult. Especially those first two stages. They are brutal. I don't have any movement speed without the whip. I can ping those from here, right? Is that Dio's? I think that's Dio's. The only thing I can ping is the rejuvenation rack, which would have helped if I had it like way earlier. I can't get up there without my control. That is indeed Dio's. That is the one item I was going to pick up. Lost a band, which is unfortunate. Aside from that, some Lepton daisies. I'm actually thinking about grabbing 2 Dio's. My fight would be really slow. If I lose a second band, it kind of sucks. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I lost a band. Damn, that sucks. Any bands down here? Will-o-wisp, and that's like my only option. You know, at this rate, none of my other greens do anything. I have 3 greens left. Well, I hope I don't die 4 times. This is kinda dumb. It's really unfortunate I lost the bands. That was most of my damage, to be honest. But this is an endurance fight anyways. The actual damage I deal doesn't matter too much. I mean, I guess I still have some bleed. Not like bleed's gonna do much either. Unfortunately, I don't have Mr. Teleporter Drone. He's not fast enough to keep up with me. But he'll make it here eventually. Probably time to... Actually, just kidding. I don't have anything that can be leapt from him to me. I don't have any items. When Mithrix steals my items, it's going to be a big who cares moment. Okay, that's a big deal with how little healing I have. Having reduced healing probably means I play this first stage like a bitch, like I play the third stage like a bitch. Oh yeah, look at that bleed damage. Coming in hot. All that bleeding. Fall damage? No. I didn't hit him with the last tick, which is my exposed debuff. Hi, did you run up on my ramp? I'm afraid you haven't unlocked that capability yet. Yeah, Mithrix, stop trying to come up on my ramp. You don't know how to. God, without the bans, this fight is so long. Like, I don't even want to stream this because this fight is so fucking long. If I actually beat this, it's gonna be fucking hilarious. Like, I should because it's all skill, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I do enough damage to out-damage the level scaling. Like, he's gained 2,000 HP throughout this fight. He's just so fucking fast that there's not much I can do to him. Like, see, he just dodges out of the way of that even after taking that pause. And I can't punish that, apparently. So what do I punish if not the big hammer swing? That's probably the biggest problem with this fight, is that there's nothing to punish. There's no, like, safe time to attack. He's just always moving. And there's a lot of problems with this fight. For example, just look at what I'm doing. This is a big problem. I shouldn't be allowed to do this. He hasn't unlocked the whirly durly yet, so we're not worried about that at all. Hopefully he takes some fall damage here. That's what I tried to orchestrate. Oh no, he's just going to land on top of me. Well, he did take some fall damage, not in the way I expected him to, but I guess that works. I lost complete sight of him though. Hey there, buddy. I'd rather not, but thanks for taking fall damage. At least that's still reliable damage. Unlike the bans, because I lost those. Root cry. Okay, he's doing this again, which means I get to have him take fall damage. Sit way in the back, run off the edge at the last second. Oh god, he landed on top of me. Did you see that? He came for my ass. He didn't get it, but he came for it. Okay, this is probably going to be the slowest part of the fight. I was really hoping he'd be in range of that. They're attacking my healing drone. What did it ever do to you guys? I just don't hit these things. They're so fast. It's really hard to aim at, and I don't really have bands to kill them or equipment to kill them. This is harder than Mithrix itself. I wish I was kidding about that, but this is seriously harder than Mithrix himself. This right here. Because I just don't do anything. Ow. That was all of my health. What? Those things home, by the way. If there's a homing missile, I lose one of my DOs. What are you doing there? Why are you firing a homing missile? Why is this so hard? God, I don't even want to play this fight out. It's going to take me so long without bands or equipment. And I'm just going to die to that, apparently. Oh, he's firing the Kamehameha. I just can't hit him! I seriously can't hit these people. Oh, I just dashed into a wall. Barely avoid the Kamehameha. I'm probably going to get shot up by an orb. Speaking of the orb, I couldn't even dodge that. He came and just walked right over my cover. They're healing faster than I damage them. This is really sad. I just have to get lucky with my R's. My gravity well is not doing what I thought it would be doing, unfortunately. Wow, I missed that. That was going to be huge, too. At least they're closer right now. It's not necessarily a good thing. Because they figure out how to go around this pillar, I'm kind of fucked. This is all because I lost the bands. If I didn't lose the bands, I'd have so much more damage. And they just leveled up. Makes sense, I've spent 14 minutes on this fight already. I think that's one down. We beat the first raid boss, now 3 more to go. And then the tank slug. I missed that? Holy shit. And it's not like I can just aim this, I have to get lucky with their movement, because they move way faster than the projectile does. God bless. This is just obnoxious more than anything else. Then again, that kind of explains later Eclipse. Oh my god, it's so fast. I can't hit it. They can't hit me, but I can't hit it. Okay, 2 raid bosses left. 1 raid boss left. There goes my theory of them not moving when they're charging an attack. This is what I was worried about with the whole level scaling I was just talking about. Because this is pitiful. And they're getting stronger. I've watched them level up twice now. I'm sure they've leveled up more than just twice. Almost. Almost. Okay, air units down. Now it's just these guys. At least with these guys I don't have to worry about missing an R. Because of that I'm going to get my Rs up a lot more often. And I can apply bleed a lot more often because of that. Yeah, these guys not as bad. I can hit them. It's like they're not aerial units who counter everything that melees want to do. That being said, I'm not really playing like a melee character. Not like the flyers gave me the option to. I should be jumping to avoid their attacks. I got hit that last time, it was really bad of me. I mean, I have 3 Dios. I gave up all my damage for it. So it doesn't really matter if I get hit too much, but... This is the problem with me prioritizing healing items so much. I mean, I was relying on the bands to do most of my damage throughout the run, but I accidentally got rid of them both. I didn't think I'd lose them both on the first 2 Dios. And the third one was like a why not, none of my greens are good now anyways. Didn't find a scrapper on the final stage, otherwise that would have been a lot cleaner. But you know, this works. This works. It's not about how you win, it's about if you win. And god damn it, this wins. Alright, Mithrix, welcome back. I think I can kill you a lot faster, as dumb as that is. Because you take reliable fall damage. Yeah, look at that. Already sent him into his spin to win phase. He's going to shoot at me and then immediately activate his spin right here. Which is just a really unfortunate... I can't see a damn thing. I couldn't see a damn thing, he was too close to me. Oh, he was above me! That's fine. I mean, this is why we took Dios, right? He's going to the center, almost assuredly. He took so much fall damage. Oh look, our corpse is there. Oh, hi, how are you? Okay, I guess we take our exit. This is awkward. No longer awkward. It is, again, awkward. Mithrix, come after me. Take your fall damage like a good little boy. Okay, and that's how you fight Mithrix phase 3. If he runs to the back, he takes fall damage. if you're not in the back, he doesn't consistently take fall damage, but he will still take it. Hey, look, my Dios. Now I don't have to worry about him reviving. And this is just as slow as the second phase is. I just sit behind cover and throw out R's. You can see damage doesn't really matter for the first and third phase. He just kills himself to fall damage very consistently. That's how I killed both those phases. And I did it with almost 100% reproducibility. So you don't even need damage to fight Mithrix. I mean, your items don't matter in this phase at all. The only thing your items matter for is phase 2. Because phase 2 you actually have to kill mobs. But you saw how much you can phase 2 just like this phase. Again, I'm not too worried. I have 2 fucking Dios. I had 3, but I got bopped. What else can I say? I got bopped. I got bopped by the not being able to tell where Mithrix was with my fall damage trick. It was worth it though when I have Dios. I mean, if I had bans, that fight would have been over way before we got to me needing to do that tactic. But I still think Dios is the better choice because, you know, you're allowed mistakes. And again, this fight is a test of endurance, not necessarily a test of skill or damage output. You just sit here like a good boy. He leveled up again. And this is why you can't fight him on the ground, because those things kill you. And if you have bans and those things hit you, he pops your bans and it double instantly kills you. Seriously, those orbs are way too absurd, if not for the sole reason they proc bans. Like, if all they did was proc your bans, those things insta-kill you. But it does... I mean, it one-shots you without bans, it one-shots you with bans. Like, it's absurd. It's way too strong. I mean, we're getting our items back, but we're not doing any increased damage. I think I have a medkit in there. Yeah, he's healing off of it. So if I get that back, maybe we can start doing... Maybe we can keep the damage on him a bit better. But it's not like we're doing damage. I wonder if this does anything. It does not appear so. I'm actually not getting any items back. I might have to do something stupid to try and get an item back. Oh, never mind, I got medkits back. That's all of his healing gone. Okay, we're good. Now that we have medkits back, his damage output is... or his healing potential is completely negligible. We don't have to worry about our damage not sticking anymore. And we're back to a test of endurance. Yeah, not too much to say here. This is just, you know, a 30-minute long boss fight. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Eclipse 5. Imagine what Eclipse 6 is going to look like. If I remember correctly, it looks almost exactly the same. I think we get less gold in Eclipse 6. So it kind of favors rushing a little bit more. But it's hard to rush when you don't have any health regen, so... or healing abilities. So you gotta... it's more about getting lucky in your first stage or two, not necessarily difficult. It's just... item luck. Like, if you get past the first 2 stages, you can win easily. The first 2 stages are the hard part. At least for Mercenary. Because Mercenary... he's going to take damage. Like, it's going to happen on the first 2 stages. You don't have a way to avoid taking damage. Even if I was Eviscerate instead of Slicing Winds, you are going to take damage. Just the nature of being a melee character. And having like such limited options to healing, where literally this entire run, my best forms of healing were Healing Drone. Like that was my healing for this entire game, was Healing Drone. It's really just, you know, item luck that's coming down to. Or did you get Transcendence in the first store, which again, it's item luck. If I could go to the store and grab Transcendence every time, I would. In fact, I think for Eclipse 8 it's almost mandatory. But yeah, I had Lepton Daisies as well, but Lepton Daisies didn't matter because I wasn't, like, the teleporter was not being done fast enough for me to make use of those daisies, because most of the time I'm fighting out of the teleporter radius, because the teleporter radius is so small and the Merc needs a lot of room to maneuver. But since that radius is so small, I'm not fighting in it, and since I'm not fighting in it, I'm not getting my Lepton Daisies. So I had a bunch, I prioritized them for a reason. I'm glad I prioritized them because they did help a couple of times, but it's not a reliable source of healing. If I needed healing, I ran away to wherever my healing drone was and I sat in a corner like a good little boy. But yeah, this is the Mithrix boss fight. Everyone who says this fight is hard, I hope this like shows you how easy the fight can be, even if you have like the worst items imaginable. Like if you have no items, you can still beat Mithrix. I'm not sure if you can beat the ads, but you can always beat Mithrix. Mithrix is a fucking pushover. This plane grows dark, brother. I cannot see you. Where are you? Wow, that's sad as fuck. Okay, I am worried about the lethal fall damage because I don't want to take lethal damage here on after a 30-minute boss fight. Literally 30-minute boss fight. We came in here at 30 minutes and it's going to be 60 by the time we get out. Half the run was fighting Mithrix. Half of this run was fighting Mithrix. That is absolutely absurd. I can't make this jump without control, so we're gonna wait a second. God damn, I am so slow. Yeah, my item's not so good this game. Turns out, you sort of want some items, not whatever the fuck I have. Like, okay, so I have 4 armor repulsion platings, and that made my run very nice. I heavily enjoyed the 4 repulsion platings. Everything else I could have lived without. Like Shatter Spleen doesn't do anything because I don't have any crit. I guess I have 1 pair of glasses, but nothing else. I have 2 daggers, but it's not really enough to stack reliable bleed, especially when I can't go into melee range to most enemies. I mean, I could have. How do I want to word this? I was on pace to get here at like 20 minutes instead of 30 minutes. And I was going to fight Mithrix when he was really weak. That was like my game plan. The issue there is that on stage 3, my boss was Blazing Elder Lumerians, and I couldn't rush Blazing Elder Lumerians. I had to take that slow. And then on stage 4, or no, sorry, that was stage 4. On stage 4, I got Blazing Elder Lumerians and I had to take that slow. Then on stage 5, I got Glacial Brass Contraptions, and I had to take that super slow. So my sort of fast run sort of got ruined by bad boss RNG. I mean, this run can be pretty much summed up with good RNG from the repulsion platings, then bad RNG for pretty much everything else. But even so, look, you get past the first 2 stages, it doesn't matter if they throw Blazing Other Lumerians at you at stage 4. It doesn't matter if they throw Glacial Brass Contraptions on you at stage 5, even though that's probably the hardest boss in the game right now. Those things don't matter because after you get past the first 2 stages, it's just a patience test. Like you saw the Mithrix fight there. I didn't do anything special. My build wasn't amazing. I didn't. I just never really gave Mithrix a chance. He died to fall damage. Like doesn't get any simpler than that. He lost half his health to one fall at one point. And so he left with terrible power and shaking hands. You know what his power is? It's fall damage. Doesn't just fuck you, it fucks Mithrix too, so use that shit to your advantage, I guess. But yeah, that's the run. If you guys want to see the after screen, there it goes. God, I'm a little salty that's how I won. Like, we beat Eclipse 5, and I'm happy that we beat Eclipse 5. And I struggled, I had to redo like the first stage, like 5, 6, 7 times. Like, a lot of times just getting past, like, run after run after run of just not getting any healing items on the first stage, and just not being able to heal ever. Like, I can't even get past half health because we start at half health. So I'm just at or below half health, and I'm probably below half health. You know, you get shot up by a wisp, you're at like 50 health now. You get shot by 2 wisps, you're at 40 health now. You get shot by a blazing wisp, you've probably died because you're not healing that back up unless you get a healing item. So you know, it's a lot of luck on the first stage. But after that, it's very easy to pull out a win because this boss is a pushover, and everything else can be solved through patience once you have enough healing. So, oh well. Until next time, or if you guys are watching on YouTube, peep the Twitch. If you guys are watching from Twitch, peep the YouTube. Check the descriptions below. If you're on YouTube, check the description for the Twitch. If you're on Twitch, check the description for the YouTube. Either way, please go to the Twitch, check out the Discord beneath the Twitch in the Twitch description. Um, it's a pretty dead Discord, but hey, I post things there sometimes. Um, but until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.